Hello everyone. So today I want to share with you some polishes that I plan on decluttering. I have a whole box here. So every now and then I will go through all of my polishes and I will just start pulling out polishes that I haven't worn in a long time, polishes that I just don't enjoy anymore, and I put them in this box, and then when this box gets full I give them to family or friends. So let's go ahead and get started. This first one I have is China Glaze, and this is We Got the Beat. Now this one is a really pretty purple with a bunch of gold glitter. This does dry matte and textured, and I really don't enjoy the formula of this polish. I know I could put top coat over it and smooth it down and then it'll be nice and glossy, but the thing is, this polish is meant to be matte and textured, and I shouldn't have to put a top coat on it just to enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. And then this one is another China Glaze. This one is a Fast Track. So this one is like a neutral tan with a ton of gold shimmer. I used to wear this one all the time. I just haven't worn it in a few years and I'm just kind of tired of it. Next one, let's see, this is an Illamasqua. This one is Pink Raindrops. So this is a really pretty sheer pink with a ton of shimmer. This is very sheer. It takes 3 coats to get opaque, and even then I don't know, it's not my favorite, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Then, okay, this is an OPI. This one is Actor Beige, yes. So this is a very sheer beige polish. It's meant to be sheer. It's one of those polishes that no matter how many coats you put on, it's never going to be opaque. So I initially bought this with the intention of doing jelly sandwiches with it. Jelly sandwiches are when you put a jelly polish as your base, and then you put glitter, and then you put the jelly on top of it, and then the 2 coats of the jelly makes a sandwich of the glitter. I did try that a couple times and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I see no reason to keep this. I really don't like sheer polishes, so if I'm not going to use it for something interesting like a jelly sandwich, there's no point in keeping it. Then I have another China Glaze. This one is Pure Joy. Yes, Pure Joy. So this is a Christmas glitter, red and gold glitter. I haven't worn this in a few years. I have other Christmas glitters that I prefer over this, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. This one, okay, this is 90. This is Cauldron Fire. This is a Halloween polish. This is a sheer black jelly base with a ton of orange glitter. Now this type of polish is actually some of my favorite polishes to wear, like the black jelly base with the orange glitter. But I have so many of these polishes and I prefer those over this one. The glitter in this one is just way too gritty and textured for me. And the removal process just drives me nuts. I can't stand removing all this gritty glitter. So I'm just gonna get rid of that one. Another China Glaze. This one is Lug Your Designer Baggage. So this is a brown base with a bunch of like goldish flakies. So at the time, mainstream polishes like China Glaze, OPI, they don't really do polishes like this with like flakies and interesting components to them. They basically just do creams and shimmers. Indie polishes are the ones that do, like flakies and things. So anytime a mainstream brand will do something like this, you feel like, oh, you have to have it because, it's interesting, it's unique. So this is interesting for China Glaze, but it's just not interesting to me in my personal collection. I've learned over the years that I really just don't like brown polish, so although this is unique for China Glaze, it's just not unique for me. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one is Butter London. This one is Fishwife. This one is a really pretty color. It's like a beautiful sage green. I just don't like the finish on my nails. It's like a cross between a shimmer and a metallic. It's like a hybrid. and I just don't love the finish. So although the color is beautiful, I don't like the finish. This one is another 90. This is Prism. This is just a bunch of silver and rainbow holographic glitter. It's very gritty, it's very thick and clumpy. Oops, I'm out of frame. It's just gloopy. It was like that when I got it, so it's not like it's just gone bad over time. It's always been like that, and I just don't like it. I have way better glitters that I enjoy. Okay, another 90. This one is Purgatory. This one is a really pretty purple with a bunch of shimmer in there. I don't know. I guess this is holographic. I don't know. It's very interesting, but on the nails, I just didn't like it as much as I thought I would. Something about the finish, it just looks funny on my nails, so I'm just going to get rid of that one. This one is China Glaze. This one's Peachy Keen. Yes. This is a very popular China Glaze. Everyone, knows about Peachy Keen. I'm just not keen on this color. Peaches don't look good on my skin tone. I've tried wearing this several times, and it just doesn't look good on me. Okay, this is an Illamasqua. This one is Noble. This one is a beautiful mid-tone blue. Formula is great. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is I have a lot of polishes that are like in this color range, and I don't need that many. And this one, I don't like the weird clunky packaging, the square top. It's hard to work with. I don't really like the skinny brush. So if I'm going to get rid of a polish like this, I'm going to get rid of this one. Okay, this is another Illamasqua. This one is Cameo. Now this one, I love this color. I love it so much that I have two other polishes in this identical color. It's like a really beautiful, how would you call this? Like a cornflower blue. It's beautiful. I love it. Again, the only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I have two others that I love, and I prefer the packaging over this one. Again, I don't like this clunky top, so get rid of that one. This one, okay, this is Orly. This is Mirror Ball, yes. So this is a very popular Orly polish. It's basically just a silver holographic with a bunch of silver glitter. The thing about this polish is I've learned that I don't like holographics. It's almost like a metallic. I have other silvers that I like better than this one. I held on to this for a long time because thinking, everyone loves Mirror Ball, so I have to have Mirror Ball. Well, no, I don't have to have Mirror Ball, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is Zoya. This one's Haven. Yes, Haven. This is a really beautiful deep purple, but it's a metallic, and I don't like metallics, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is Savina by Savina. This one's called Pink Diamond. So I got this one on Head to Toe Beauty when I was making a purchase. That's where I get my China Glaze at discounted prices. And I couldn't find any swatches on this. Online, it looked like an interesting polish. But then when I got home, it looked nothing like I thought it was. It's like this really weird, sheer, shimmery, like frost. And I can't stand frosted polishes. So I'm just, get rid of that one. This one, okay, this is a Deborah Littman. This one is Cleopatra in New York. This one is really interesting. It's like a black olive, like a jelly base. Can you see I don't know if you can see that. But then it has a lot of really interesting, I guess that's antique gold glitter. Really interesting in the bottle. On the nails, it was just, I don't know, it was just kind of meh. Like, I don't know. I held on to it for a while because, it does look so interesting, but I don't know, on the nails, it just doesn't do anything for me. Another Deborah Littman. This one is Flash Dance. This one is a really beautiful purple glitter with like purple and pink glitter. I've just learned over the years that I'm kind of just over glitter. I have certain glitters that I like. I prefer the more fine glitter, like flakies, The kind that are like really textured like this that you have to scrub to get off, I'm just over. Chunky glitters, I'm kind of just over them. So even though I don't have another glitter in this color, that's why I've been holding on to this one for so long, because it's such a pretty color. I just never reach for it. So no point holding on to it. This is another China glaze. This is Atlantis. Atlantis, yes. This is a really pretty like aqua green glitter in like a jelly base. This is so gritty. It's really pretty. It sparkles when you have a top coat on it, but it's so gritty. Like the idea of wearing this and removing this, I can't stand it. So I have to get rid of that one. This one, okay, this is another Orly. This is Rage. Yes, this is another one that is very popular, so I've held on to it all this time. This is like a really pretty rose gold, but again, it's metallic, and I don't like metallics. So I've held on to this all this time because, it's a, pretty rose gold, but if I'm not going to wear it because I don't like the finish, then it doesn't really matter what color it is because it's just going to waste. I don't use it. This one is Color Club. And this one is Wild at Heart. Yes, Wild at Heart. This one is a purple holographic. To be honest, I've never even worn this. This has been sitting in my untried polishes for years. I bought this at a time when I, was collecting the holographics. Not collecting, but I bought a couple holographics. And this was before I realized that I really don't like holographics. So by the time I went to wear this one, I already knew that I really don't enjoy holographic polishes. So I never wanted to wear this. So I've been holding on to it for years. Oh, I need to at least try it once, but I've yet to try it. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. This one, this is Glitter Days. This is Starfishing for Compliments. So Glitter Days is one of my favorite indie brands. My favorite indie brands are Glitter Days, Dollish Polish, and KB Shimmer. So I have a really hard time getting rid of any of their polishes. This polish actually came from a monthly subscription. Every month she'll put out a polish that you can only buy during that month. So again, I haven't wanted to get rid of this because you can never get it again. It's pretty. It's just, I don't know, it's gold and pink glitter, and I just don't reach for it. So although I feel guilty getting rid of it, I'm going to get rid of it because I don't wear it. This one is Zoya. This is one of their pixie dusts. This one is Dahlia. This is a black pixie dust. They dry matte. It has a bunch of beautiful silver shimmer. I don't know, I'm contemplating maybe keeping this one, but at the same time, I never wear it because if I want to wear a polish that has like these beautiful shimmers that kind of look like the night sky, I want it to be glossy. So again, I know I can wear a top coat over this and it would be really pretty, but it kind of defeats the purpose of a pixie dust. So I'm going to think about that one and I'll decide at the end. This one is by LVX. Yes, LVX. I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple years ago. This is Serene. Yes. Really pretty color. I have another polish that's pretty much the same color and it has a much better formula. So I'm going to keep that one. This one. This is OPI. This is Espresso Your Style. Pretty brown polish. Like I said with this China glaze polish, I just don't like wearing brown on my nails. I keep thinking, I should have at least, a couple browns. But you know what? If I don't like wearing browns, then there's no point keeping them. So let me just say goodbye. Okay, so this is a KB Shimmer. This one is Turnip the Beet, like the two vegetables, turnip and beet. This is a really pretty pink glitter. The only reason I'm getting rid of this one, honestly, is that it has gone gloopy and chunky and there's really no saving it. So there is I do use nail polish thinner and that works really well on like creams or shimmers, but glitters are really hard to salvage once they've gone bad. So unfortunately that one has to go. This one is Native War Paints. This one is another indie. This is Crisp Red Apples. This is a really pretty, like brownish red. It's just the finish. It's not quite metallic. It's not really holographic. Maybe it's holographic. I just don't love the finish, and I don't find myself reaching for it. I did wear it this fall. I wanted to wear it one more time before I, decided whether or not I wanted to keep it, and I just didn't love the way it looked on my nails. This one is another OPI. This one is DS Tourmaline. This one is a really pretty pink glitter. I have another glitter by Zoya. It was in my favorite Zoyas. It was, I think Harper's called. That's pretty much the same glitter, like the same color, like cotton candy pink glitter. But I prefer that one much more than this, so I'll get rid of this one. This one is another Native War Paints. This one is Zombie Unicorns Love Brains. That's so funny. It's a pretty color. It looks really nice in the bottle. It's like a really soft, I don't know what color, like maybe grass green, a little lighter than grass green. Really pretty in the bottle, but on the nails, I just didn't love it. So I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is Deborah Littman. This one's Flowers in Her Hair, yes. I really love this type of color. I'm very drawn to like green mints, aquas, teals, anything in this color family, I love. But the formula on this is terrible. And I have other polishes that are similar to this, so I'll just get rid of this one. This one is another OPI. This one is Oh My Majesty. This one is like an iridescent white with gold shimmer. The formula on this is terrible. Even after 3 coats, it's streaky. There's bald patches. I don't know if because it's a mini, if the formula is just different because it's a mini, or if this is just the formula. I don't know. Either way, it's terrible and has to go. Okay, this one is another 9-0. This one is Golden Lights. This is a really pretty gold with translucent glitters, and those glitters pop up through the gold base, and it's supposed to look like Christmas lights. She has a silver version that I much prefer over this gold version. I actually haven't worn this since the first time I wore it when it first came out a couple years ago. Every year at Christmas I say, oh, I'll wear it next year, I'll wear it next year. And then Christmas 2017, I didn't wear it, like during the month of December, I didn't wear it. And I told myself, if I don't wear it next year, then I'm going to declutter it. And so this past Christmas 2018, I didn't wear it. So I'm going to hold true to my word, and I'm going to declutter that one. This one is another Native War Paints. This one is He's Such a Mama's Boy. So this one I got in a subscription box a few years ago. I haven't purchased from Native War Paints in a long time, like several years. But she used to do subscription boxes. So every month it would be like usually 2 full-size polishes and then a mini-size polish for like a set price. This one is interesting. It's like a really pretty navy blue base and then just a bunch of like green and blue glitter. I just wore it this past fall and it was just a mess. Could barely see the glitters, the jelly base. I had to do like 3 coats and then it was just strange. So I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one is NCLA Cookies and Gold. This is a white Crelly with a bunch of metallic glitters. Honestly, I'm kind of just over white Crellys. There's still white Crellys that I love and I always love, like my Christmas Crelly. But for the most part, I'm just kind of tired of them. And this one, I have no desire to wear again. This one is Dollish Polish. This one is this a kissing book? Again, I have a hard time getting rid of, my favorite indies, but I never reach for this. It's a chunky glitter topper, and I just don't find myself reaching for these types of polishes anymore. This one is Mimosas Before Manis. It's another China glaze. It's another one of those peach polishes. You can tell it's a lot darker than Peachy Keen. This one has a really pretty shimmer in it. I don't know if you can see the shimmer, but you don't really see it on the nails. And like I said before, peaches just don't look good on my skin tone. This one is a Color Club. This one is Cosmic Fate. This is a really pretty rose gold holographic, and I don't like holographics. Let's see. This is Zoya. What is this? Zara? Yes, Zara. This is a really pretty, like lilac purple with really pretty gold shimmer. Really pretty. I don't know. I never reached for this. The finish isn't my favorite. It's, again, one of those polishes. It's not quite metallic. It's not just a shimmer. It's, I don't know, somewhere in between. And I just don't love the finish. So I'm going to say goodbye. This one is another Glitter Days. Ooh. This is a China glaze. And this is Glitter Goblin. So this is a Halloween glitter. And I never wear it. I love Halloween polish. I have so much Halloween polish that I can't wear all of them every season. So usually what I don't wear this season, I'll wear the next season. But every season, I never wear this. It's a gritty glitter, and the idea of wearing this and then removing it just doesn't excite me. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. This one I got a couple left, 3 more. And these are all Zoyas. So this one is Zoya. This is another pixie dust. This one is Noir. Yeah, Noir. I used to love this pixie dust. It was one of my favorite. It's a really beautiful, like blackened magenta with all that beautiful glitter. But pixie dust, this is one of their more thick, like one of their chunkier pixie dust. I don't have any here. They have really fine pixie dust, and then they have these more like chunkier pixie dust. And I just don't love them. I don't love the removal process. They're really all these, I don't know if you can see, but all these thick glitters are really hard to get off your nails. Pixie dusts really stick to your nails. That's why I always wear a pixie dust when I go on vacation, because I know it's going to adhere to my nails and it's not going to come off the whole vacation. But I just haven't worn this in several years. So even though I used to love it, it's time to say goodbye. Okay, one more. This is 2 more, but the next one. This is Zoya, and this is Jacqueline. Honestly, I've been holding on to this because of the name. My name's Jacqueline. But it's not. This isn't even how I spell my name. I don't know if that's going to focus. And I just don't love the color. It's a really pale yellow cream, like a neutral cream. And I keep thinking to myself, oh, well, someday I might need a pale neutral yellow cream. Well, no, I don't need a pale neutral yellow cream. So there's no point keeping a polish, number 1, just for the name, and number 2, just for what if. I'm really bad about keeping polishes like the browns. Like, well, what if, like someday I might need a brown, someday I might need, no, I don't need any of these polishes. If I don't like the color, I don't like the finish, I don't need them. This last polish, this polish is actually kind of sad. Not sad, but it's kind of a disappointment. This is Alicia, and this one is a really pretty silver and gold hybrid. It's like silver, and then it's got like a bunch of beautiful gold shimmer. The idea, the concept is really appealing to me, mixing silver and gold. I think that's, really beautiful. But this just looks terrible on my nails. what it ends up looking like is the gold, like the gold shimmer ends up looking like my nails are very yellow, and then the silver ends up looking like it's just a very sheer silver. So rather than it looking like, you know, like a silver with gold shimmer, it just looks like I have yellow nails that I'm trying to cover up with a very sheer silver polish. I don't know if I'm making sense, but either way, it looks terrible on my nails. It's gotta go. So I think I have 42, and then I think I'm gonna keep this pixie dust. I'm gonna make a point to wear a couple more times, and then I'll decide then. But I think I have 42 that I'm getting rid of. If you guys have any suggestions on videos that you want to see, any brands that you want to see, any suggestions at all, let me know. Leave it in the comment section. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.